Imagine a society where everything seems to be just a click away, where every desire can be fulfilled in mere seconds. Welcome to the world of the McDrive Generation, where patience has become an obsolete virtue. This term, inspired by the rapid service of fast food chains, embodies a mentality of impatience fueled by omnipresent technology and a culture of instant gratification. Yet, this relentless pursuit of immediacy comes at a cost, profound consequences for our behaviors, relationships, and society. This phenomenon is far from trivial and warrants an in-depth analysis. How did we get here? What are the repercussions, and most importantly, how can we change course? This journey into the heart of the everything right now generation promises to uncover revelations that are as fascinating as they are concerning. Let's dive into this thought-provoking exploration together. Before anything, register to our channel, share, and like the video. We will greatly appreciate. Picture a long queue or a download taking more than a few seconds. For many young people today, these scenarios border on nightmarish. The everything right now generation operates in a dynamic where every second matters, where the slightest delay feels like a failure or an injustice. This impatience extends beyond technology, infiltrating how we consume, work, love, and even dream. In consumer behavior, young people favor express deliveries and instant solutions. Careers? Many hope to climb the ladder in the blink of an eye without considering the years of effort such progress might require. Relationships? Often experienced through apps, where a single swipe left or right determines the value of a connection. Even leisure activities like binge watching reflect this need for immediacy. Waiting for the next episode of a series seems inconceivable. This omnipresent impatience isn't merely a byproduct of modernity. It reflects a deep transformation in our expectations of the world. In a society where everything seems within reach, waiting becomes unbearable, and even minor challenges can lead to frustration and discouragement. This phenomenon mirrors the priorities and challenges of an era that values speed over depth. The rise of smartphones, social media, and online services has revolutionized our daily lives. Now, everything is accessible with a click: answers to questions, food orders, or movies to watch. These technological tools have fostered a culture where immediacy is perceived as a fundamental right. Constant notifications and an endless stream of available content reinforce this need for instant gratification. Every interaction and fulfilled expectation fuels a cycle of growing impatience. Technology is no longer just a tool. It shapes our expectations and behaviors. In a hyper-connected world, young people are exposed to incessant social comparison. On social media, everything is staged: professional successes, exotic travels, material possessions. This constant display of, often exaggerated or idealized, achievements creates unbearable pressure to succeed quickly and spectacularly. Failure, a crucial part of learning, becomes a source of shame. This invisible competition pushes young people to seek shortcuts to achieve their goals, further fueling their impatience. Parents play a key role in this dynamic. Sometimes, in their quest to do right, they impose a frenetic pace on their children. Extracurricular activities, private tutoring, ambitious academic goals all contribute to creating a generation that no longer knows how to take its time. Moreover, societal messages often celebrate rapid and spectacular results, relegating effort and perseverance to the background. Platforms like Netflix, YouTube, and Spotify have transformed how we consume leisure. Series are available in full, songs play without interruption, and algorithms anticipate our desires before we even express them. This abundance of choices and instant gratification changes our perception of time. The idea of waiting, whether for an episode, a song, or a moment of relaxation, now seems outdated. This conditions young people to seek immediate solutions in all aspects of their lives. Today's economy values speed and efficiency. Companies dominating the market, Amazon, Uber, Deliveroo, have built their success on their ability to deliver products and services almost instantly. This economic logic also permeates the job market, where young people are often encouraged to sell themselves quickly, amassing skills and experiences at a frantic pace. This race for productivity reinforces the idea that everything should be obtained without delay. The habit of obtaining everything effortlessly directly impacts young people's ability to overcome obstacles. Imagine a student who gives up on a project at the first failure, or an employee who resigns in response to constructive criticism. This trend is particularly visible in academic and professional journeys, where the inability to persevere becomes a major barrier to success. For instance, recent surveys show that 60% of young workers leave their first job within a year, often due to unrealistic expectations about their progress. Speed and superficiality also characterize interpersonal relationships. Dating apps, for example, promote fleeting interactions based on superficial criteria. The result: many relationships lack depth and durability. Take the example of a young couple who, after a few weeks, breaks up because things aren't moving fast enough. Friendships are also affected, with virtual connections sometimes replacing real bonds, creating a sense of loneliness despite apparent hyperconnectivity. When everything is expected to happen instantly, the slightest delay or failure becomes a source of stress and dissatisfaction. A delayed online order, a late reply to a message, or even a slow internet connection can provoke disproportionate frustration. For instance, customer service teams report increasing aggressive behaviors from consumers who no longer tolerate any wait. This constant impatience fuels a cycle of stress and dissatisfaction, harming overall well-being. The pursuit of immediacy also has broader implications. It encourages impulsive decision-making, often at the expense of reflection and critical analysis. For example, social media debates are often dominated by emotional reactions rather than well-thought-out arguments. In such a context, the ability to think long-term or consider complex solutions is lost, affecting everything from personal relationships to public policies. Patience isn't just a forgotten virtue, it's an essential skill to cultivate. Parents and educators can introduce activities that reward perseverance, such as puzzles, gardening, or long-term artistic projects. For instance, music lessons, where progress depends on continuous practice, teach that talent only blossoms with time. These experiences show young people that waiting and effort can lead to lasting satisfaction. Maintaining a healthy balance between technology and real life is crucial. Establishing screen-free moments, like family meals or device-free evenings, can help detoxify young people from the culture of instant gratification. Schools can also encourage offline activities, such as debates, science experiments, or outdoor excursions. These initiatives allow young people to reconnect with the real world and learn to navigate situations where gratification isn't immediate. Society must redefine how it perceives success. Instead of celebrating only quick results, it's important to value processes, learning, and consistent effort. Companies, for example, could highlight stories of employees who climbed the ranks through perseverance. Similarly, schools could reward not just academic achievements, but also improvement and commitment. Breaking goals into achievable steps helps young people visualize their progress and stay motivated. Take the example of a student learning a new language. Instead of aiming for immediate fluency, they can celebrate milestones like memorizing 100 words or holding a basic conversation. These small victories boost self-confidence and demonstrate that every step counts. Learning to manage emotions, especially frustration, is essential in navigating a world where not everything is immediate. School programs could include stress management, nonviolent communication, and mindfulness classes. For example, meditation exercises can help students build resilience to challenges. Parents, too, can lead by example, sharing their own experiences of patience and handling failures. Is the McDrive generation doomed to perpetually chase immediacy, or can it relearn to savor the joys of productive waiting? The path is not set. Everything depends on the choices we make today, as individuals and as a society. Perhaps by leading the way through simple yet meaningful actions, such as celebrating patience, rewarding gradual efforts, or deliberately slowing down our pace, we can inspire change. Imagine a world where young people rediscover the value of process, a student who perseveres in their studies despite initial challenges, an aspiring artist who relishes each brushstroke on their canvas, or an entrepreneur who finds joy in small progress rather than waiting for a major breakthrough. These inspiring stories can become the norm if we commit to valuing what truly matters. The question remains open, and the challenge is immense. But perhaps it is precisely this uncertainty that makes the quest for balance between speed and depth so exciting. After all, in a world where anything seems possible, why not dream of a McDrive generation capable of combining speed with wisdom? We love to hear from you on this question in comments. Feel free to share and like the video. Register to the channel so that you will not miss our next reflection. Until then, stay tuned.